All right, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Real Talk. I pray you are all having a wonderful, blessed night as we give the Most High all the honor, the glory, and all the praise and worship. My title says, If God is so loving, JT, how could God kill those children when the flood came back in Noah's day? This is a video response back to you, Malachi. You know who you are. Great email, and I apologize for getting back so late with this response, but I'm still catching up on a lot of questions. First of all, let's get this point across. Stop thinking corner minded. Don't try to understand the Bible corner minded. Now, first of all, when you talk about this flood, we have to understand what really happened in Noah's day. And I know most of us, if you was brought up like me, you didn't really get a clear understanding on what happened in Noah's day because most of the preachers, all they did was hooped and hollered and told you about it. Then he preached 120 years and nobody listened. First of all, when the Bible showed us in Genesis that the fallen ones, or the book of Enoch called them the watchers, when they saw, or some may call them the fallen angels, when they saw that the daughters of men were fair, we got to catch that right there. So you got to ask yourself what really happened in Noah's day. Okay? These fallen angels, or like I say, some may call them the watchers, when they made it, when they slept with the daughters of men and had sex, we all know the story. They produced giants. Now, first of all, they left to come down here to start their own. Satan did not make them leave. They voluntarily left. The Bible said 1/3 of heaven, okay? So they had their own agenda, we could say. They wanted to be gods. They wanted to be worshipped. They wanted to start their own generations. Why am I saying all this? Because you got to get a clear understanding of what really happened in Noah's day. It's the reason why all the other animals got wiped away. And why he said take them by twos. And why the other ones didn't make it, because those fallen angels they started sleeping with any and everything. They tampered with the DNA. Okay? I know we wasn't taught a lot of this stuff growing up because all they did was, once again, especially in the Baptist church, they hooped and hollered about. Didn't nobody understand nor preach. They ain't never seen rain before. Well, first you got to get a clear understanding on who is the Most High showing us in His Word. These people were not human. Anytime you got a fallen angel that mixes and you produce giants, then that was not of the Most High. That was not the Most High's work. That's all demonic, the devil's work. So when you look at even before and after the flood, you saw giants. Why? Because water, drowning, you can't drown a spirit. You can't kill a spirit. They could be tormented, but you cannot kill a spirit. So there was giants before and after the flood. So now you're talking about these babies. Now you got to ask yourself this question: how innocent was these babies? Were they really all that innocent? Because first of all, they were not human. When the Bible say they was partying and intermarrying, they was doing all this other stuff and wasn't worried about what Noah was talking about. You know why they wasn't worried about it? Because they was already wicked. That's why when you get to Leviticus, the Bible teaches you about when man tried to lay down with a beast, it had already happened. They messed up the rest of the animals. So you got to catch that. So when you're talking about these children, these wasn't normal babies. If you want to say it in that sense, they got wiped out. And the Most High, but being the creator, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, he already knew who was wicked and who. Just think about this: if he allowed so much of that to go on, then how wicked would it really be right now? So he wiped them out in the flood. But even with that being said, the Bible teaches us that it's going to be just like the days of Noah before he returned. That's why everybody ain't human right now. This is what's hard for people to understand. Everybody is not human. So when you talk about, oh man, how can God kill those kids? What kind of kids were those? Even when you talk about Sodom and Gomorrah, if you can't find none righteous, you can't find none righteous. That means, first of all, to understand what I'm saying, you got to also understand that everybody is not born from above. A lot are created. That's the separation right there. Some are born, some are created. That's why a lot of people keep saying I was created this way. I was created that way. The Most High don't make no mistakes at birth. We have to understand that when he created, he said it was good. Now with all this technology and what they tampering with, if you want to blame everything you see on the Most High, then there's something seriously wrong with you. You got to get a clear understanding on what the Bible is talking about and showing us, because the Most High does not play a part of wickedness. That's why I talked about the dinosaurs. That's the reason why the dinosaurs got destroyed. That was not a part of the Most High. That's why those dinosaurs were wicked. You're talking about something that had to be wiped out. The book of Job gives you a good detail in so many ways about those dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were what? They was created. But they wasn't created by the Most High. You got to catch that. Oh, but God is the creator of all creation. The Most High, now the Most High didn't mix bloodlines like that. Those dinosaurs, the dinosaurs was a part of how was they created was by the fallen angels, if you catch it. Because why? So many animals had already been abused with their DNA. It's only a few people that'll catch that if you're studying correctly. So I love y'all. Y'all take care and have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed night.